Hey everybody. So I'm out here recording today from my front lawn. I haven't watered it in a while, so I need to get around to doing that. But this is going to be our Unit 4 test review. So let's go through this pretty quickly. You should know the difference between a general law city and a home rule city. You should know what a city charter is. You should know what a plaintiff is. You should know what a regressive tax is. And you should know in Texas how judges are selected. You should know what are the functions of the Justice of the Peace Court. You should know about city elections, that they're low turnout, nonpartisan, things like that. You should know Plessy versus Ferguson. You should know the jurisdiction of the state district court. You should know what sin taxes are. You should know how a city manager gets his job. You should know about the commission form of government and how it was created. You should know what are the qualifications to be the county judge. You should know when the Texas budget cycle is. It's easy, it's every 2 years. You should know what the jurisdiction of the Court of Criminal Appeals is. You should know the major source of revenue for the state of Texas, it's sales taxes. You should know what felonies are. You should know what jurisdiction is. You should know what appellate jurisdiction is. You should know what trial de novo means. You should know, again, what jurisdiction is. You should know, again, what appellate jurisdiction is. I guess I got that on there twice. You should know what a rollback election is. You should know what a criminal case involves. You should know what a special district is, and some of the criticism of that they go unknown. There's so many they can't be held accountable, and they're not very efficient. You can actually watch a John Oliver video on that. That's pretty interesting. You should know the examples of local governments. You should know that most people live either in a city or county government, a school district, or a hospital district. You should know what the initiative is. You should know why people obey the law. And there's several reasons for that, because it's the law, it reflects their values, they fear that they're going to be punished. You should know that civil law deals with private rights, individual rights, private obligations, has nothing to do with public morality. You should know the function of the city manager. You should know about the weak mayor form of government, where power is decentralized. You should know what an at-large election is. You should know that there are 14 Texas courts of appeals. You should know that home rule cities can set their property tax rate as high as $2.50 per 100 value, which is pretty expensive. In my city, it's 72 cents. You should know what the spoils system is. You should know the strong mayor system. You should know how we use public debt in local government, usually to build roads, buildings, and public facilities. You should know what municipal court's jurisdiction is. That's primarily city ordinances, Class C misdemeanors, fines of $500 or left. You should know that cities have taken steps to freeze property taxes for the disabled and the elderly. You should know the two types of cities in Texas. You should know that Texas has two systems of courts of last resort. We have a Court of Criminal Appeals, and we have the state Supreme Court. And you should know that Texas has 254 constitutional county courts. You should know that the Texas Supreme Court has 9 justices. You should know where the powers of the city manager come from, usually the city charter. You should know what the purpose of a grand jury is. You should know that the relationship between state government and local government is a unitary relationship. You should know the two largest cities that use the mayor-council form in Texas or Houston and Pasadena, Texas. And then I'll have a bonus question. I'm going to give you about 45 minutes, a little bit more time than normal to answer the bonus question. It should be a pretty easy bonus question. So don't go panicking over what it's going to be and what you have to know. It's more of an opinion question. And so you should be fine. Now, the next time I do a review, it'll be a review over the final test, and that'll be comprehensive. And again, 50 multiple choice questions. So if you have any questions, you can always email me. I'm always around because I really can't go anywhere. So good luck on this test. I'm sure you will all do fine.